If you're coming into the Climate Web at theclimateweb.org with a specific topic in mind, it could be climate visualizations, it could be almost anything else. How can you get to the right part of the Climate Web as quickly as possible? And the way to do that, or the way to try first, is a basic search using the idea of an index entry, because all index entries are preceded by I colon and then a search term. And that is likely to get you to the right place in the Climate Web from which you can quickly figure out exactly where you want to go. So on the desktop, I'm going to go up here and type I just visual. And you'll see, and if you can do it online, you can do this in the lower left, is where the search field is. You can see that a lot of things are popping up that start with I colon visual. Those are all index entries, whereas there are thousands of thoughts in the Climate Web with the word visual or visualization in it. So simply going to all of those is not as helpful as going to an index entry that gives you sort of an anchor for thinking about a topic. So I'm just going to click on I colon visualizations. That's going to take me to this index entry. And as you can see from this index entry, you are immediately in the middle of a lot of information that you can further explore. Some of this is still being worked on. So for example, one of the things here is how you can see, how can I visualize? And that is organizing lots of different visualizations around very specific topics. But as it notes there, this is still basically in beta. However, you can also see that it points you to this networking thought, visualizing climate change. If you click on that, you'll suddenly see, oh, there's tons of stuff here in terms of visualizing climate change, visualizing risk, visualizing vulnerability, visualizing the temperature record, sea level rise visualizations. That opens up a ton of places where you can go to see different animations, all the different ways basically that people have been talking about sea level rise. All organized in one place where you can easily access them. And in fact, they'll open up right in the notes field, at least on the desktop version. You'll probably have to click and open a new tab if you're accessing this online. So for almost any search term, any topic, try I colon and then a word that makes sense to you, see what pops up in the search, and you're likely to end up in the part of the Climate Web that you're looking for. This is just one of the many ways that you can use the Climate Web. Check out the user's guide to give you a much more complete look. You can get that at theclimateweb.com. Plenty more of these How Can I videos that you might be interested in at the link shown there. And send us your questions. Thanks.